Alright, so this is me. First time even rewatching this video. I'm sorry in advance, it's like almost a 10-minute video. But I just wanted to start filming how he's reacting to the no substrate. I do have a Repta carpet that I had down, and today was going to be cleaning day, and if you've ever tried to clean a bearded dragon's cage after he eats about a dozen silkworms, the dude makes a mess. And this was my first time actually trying to clean the Repta carpet more than just, taking a paper towel and scooping up the poop. I flipped the Repta carpet over, and then he, over a week, destroyed that side also, just with, poop stains everywhere. So it got me to thinking, I was gonna just clean the Repta carpet, let it sit out in the sun and dry, and I just started scaring myself with, oh no, am I gonna pick up some sort of bacteria outside, and then I'm gonna put it back in the cage and he's gonna die. So it got me thinking, look how sleek and modern this looks. Also, quick heads up, Zed is the dragon, and Zed just shed, and he looks great. He looks so big already. Something I wanted to say was, he seems to be acting a little bit more older too, like ever since he shed. You're going to see in this video there's going to be some head bobbing, and this is the first time I've ever seen him do that. He's done the window dancing, the scraping up and down on the windows, but this is obviously a little bit more. I don't know why he's focusing a lot outside towards me. A lot of times he'll just ignore me out here, but definitely he's interested in the floor because obviously the carpet's now gone. So yeah, I really would like some feedback. I do know that people put their dragons on tile, and I would imagine that tiles are just as reflective as glass at times. So I don't know. I don't necessarily see what the problem is. I know that having these guys in captivity, we try and give them the most natural experience. We don't want to make it seem like they're being held in a jail cell or anything, so we try and lay down some fake carpet. But that carpet really, I know if you read the back of the box, they talk about it like it's the most amazing stuff ever. It's really not. It's just, I can't imagine it being, I'm sure he had to adapt to that because he's still brand new. He's I don't even know how old he is. He might be a month old, maybe 2 months old. I wish I knew how old he was. Exactly how old he was. Stand by. Oh, he's making a poop. He's making a big poop. Not in the video, in real life. I'm still sitting where I was sitting when I filmed this. Boy, is that a serious poopy. And you know what? I'm going to be so glad that the bottom's glass. I think cleanup is going to be so much easier now. Just take a wet paper towel and I can get this thing crystal clear again. Man, that is a massive poop. Holy moly. I'll have to, I'll add whatever. I'm not going to add a picture, but a little curious about, his poops. Somebody, if you could, please tell me, his poops seem to be a little bit more liquidy than maybe they were in the beginning. but also he's definitely eating a lot more than he used to. I mean, when I first got him, I started with the basic, medium-sized crickets, and he wasn't eating a whole bunch of them. So medium-sized crickets, and then some phoenix worms, and obviously his bowel movements weren't these massive amounts. And now he's really upgraded to, I don't know if you saw in the video yet. I'm sure I showed you. I'm sure it's shown up in the video that we're watching right now. That there's some silkworms in there. And he used to maybe eat like 3 silkworms a day. And then I'd give him some phoenix worms, just because of how much calcium they have. I just wanted to make sure. But the silkworms are big, and they obviously are a good amount of sustenance. Now I'm kind of off track with what I was trying to say. Oh yes. So now, ever since this last shed, I'm telling you, he really just seems to be like this beast, and he, has no problem with the silkworms at all. Sometimes they'll actually be in the bowl, and the silkworms are, obviously they got like a million legs, so they kind of like latch onto each other, and he'll just like grab onto them and eat like, 2 of them at a time, no problem, and then go back for a third and a fourth. So I think that's really why his bowel movements are a little bigger. I'm just wondering about they seem to be a little bit liquidy, so maybe I'll have to look into, like I know some of these worms contain more moisture and all that stuff. I just don't want to. I mean, look, he seems healthy enough, right? I mean, he's running around like crazy. He seems healthy enough. There's a good shot of its little cave back there. I did catch him in there one time recently, for the first time ever. I don't know if that's more just grown-up behavior, but for the longest time he never even went over there. Well, here's me hoping for a feeding opportunity. And I really do love these silkworms, man. People say they're really hard to keep, but I'm telling you, all you gotta do, they come in a cup of food, just keep the cup, warm, dry place, and all my windows are open in my house. I get good ventilation, and they seem like I haven't had any problems at all. Right now, in real life, that is now fasting. And I think things are going to be good with this. I'm going to definitely try this out for a week. As long as he, doesn't start, like, biting the ground where the reflection's at, I'm not really going to get myself too concerned. Sorry, I couldn't stop filming it. I mean, honestly, this was the first time I've actually seen him being so crazy active. Oh yeah, and look, here, right on cue is him biting the floor, but this was just, there was little bits of like the stuff that the phoenix worms come packaged in. And maybe the smell of that was tempting. Like I said, I just tried to clean out his cage, and in the corners it could be a little hard to get everything. Video's about to end though, guys. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8 seconds, so I will see you later. Hope you enjoyed it.